Hi, good evening everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Well, today is the last day for you in BIT and you finished your dissertation project successfully. So first I want to congratulate you
Thank you, sir.
and thank you for choosing Amity BIT campus and shown a faith in the campus, and I'm sure you have gained a lot during your 6-month stint in this program here. Before you leave, I have some questions to ask, though I'm very curious. In 6 months, how everything went on, how everything fall in line with you guys, and how you moved on, how you did everything successfully. Tell your experience. I wish to know that. Shika, you have many experience, I think.
It's a very good. At the first day, we are just saying the other people's. We don't know Chinese. Even we know only ni hao and xie that's too, but we know only in Chinese. But little bit we trying to get to more to little slow English speaking, spoke English very slow. Then try to understand them. Try to they also they understand us. We get easily things, but more difficult also.
So you use a lot of body languages.
Yeah, mainly sign language we are using.
And then later on you become accustomed to life with them.
Yeah.
So actually there's no language barrier in that case, right? So that's wonderful. How you could communicate with your fellow students who are here supporting you in this project, your team leaders, team members, your guys?
Students out here, everywhere, most of them know English.
So language is not at all a barrier.
No. Although they are not able to understand spoken English, they are very well able to understand the written language.
They also, if they spoken English, they start understanding the skill.
How you found the lab and facilities?
We are very good already.
The way of working is very good. They are really hard working.
How was your guide dedication towards you? How they treated you? How they supported you? Do you have any special thing to say?
I would say my guide was very welcoming and warm, and he tried to explain me the things that I was not so comfortable with. But actually, the field was new to me, so he explained me from the scratch and everything, and he has been working very hard with me. So that's it. He has been helping me.
Was there any discrimination between the Chinese students?
I
and
think he was
Amity?
preferring me over them.
Oh, okay.
I think they feel discriminated.
Oh my God. So that means Amity BIT students, when they come here, they're welcomed by the professors and also the students here. You feel at home.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Any problems you faced during this period?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Food?
No, we cooked ourselves
But still we missed Indian food.
because we don't have spices here.
Okay.
And language was a bit, it was a barrier, language. Except that it was
How could you solve those barriers?
We had to find a person who could speak a little English and
Yeah,
who can
everything.
speak
Especially when you're in the shopping malls
in
or something.
bank and everywhere.
So, a little difficulty, but you managed it. Right?
Yes.
Or at times we try to call our Chinese friends and they can communicate to the person. We try to explain.
People are quite helpful. They help you when you are in need. They help you out.
So you think the Chinese and Indian, we have similar hospitality culture? Do you find any culture difference between China and India?
Not exactly, because most of us are living in metro cities for the past 2 years or more than that. So it's hardly any difference. I mean, living culture is almost the same.
How is the thinking orientation? How the interaction with each other? Do you think there's any different how we do in India or back in China here?
I guess they're more open. broad-minded. I think a little.
They are not interfering. They are satisfied with their own work.
So they don't bother others' life. They're happy with their life and support and be happy with. That's wonderful. So a very important question is always in my mind. So I thought to ask you the last day before you leave. What if you could do this dissertation project back home in our Amity Noida campus, vis-a-vis what you did here? Did you think that you achieved something or something was different, you're better than others, or this will help you in your future career or in your life? What is your perception about it, your experience about it? I'm sure when you came here, you may have many different kind of thought process, what will happen here. Now you stayed here and finished. Now I want to know your perception, what you thought and what happened and what you received in this 6 months. Yeah.
I don't think we would have been able to do this work in India, because the equipments and lab work they have provided us, it's not available there. Like for my project is based on image processing. The cameras that I'm using is not available in Indian labs. So I think it was a good choice to come here.
What is your
Yeah, the same goes for me. I also needed some cameras for my project, and my sir provided me that camera from the first day, and it was with me from the last 6 months, and I used it, and it was not a problem at all. Like, it was a good experience.
For me, it has been a wonderful experience because, as I said, I have a new field and I didn't have any background about that. So people have been working hard with me. I mean, it has been a give and take relation. Like I've been working hard with them and they've been working with me. So it's like also the working culture is different here. I guess it's more open. You can stay in touch to people when you are in need and you can help them as well. So it's like it's more open and more formal kind of a culture. Whereas in India we couldn't have got this kind of exposure, global exposure, if we could have managed on our own, especially because it's difficult to get equipments in such a small time. Here we have been provided with so much of equipments in small time. With like the things we needed, we got on the second day. So it's good.
That's wonderful. What about you, Yoshna?
So it's same with me as well. The experience was really good. The projects and all, the professors were really working hard with us. The data sets and everything we wanted, it was with us. So, and moreover, the amount of the literature which we have studied, I think we won't be studying that hard and that much of content out there, because we won't be much bothered when we were there. So our parents, our teachers, everyone has got expectations with us that we will get good results from there. So we also try to work a little hard out there.
Same with me. Beside equipment and all, the guidance they gave, it was very good. They helped in writing a polished work. We wrote good papers and everything.
But they polish it up for you.
Yeah.
They treat you as their own student and
Yes.
it's very lot of devotion. Chika, you were dancing all the time?
No, sir. Actually, my professor helped me a lot. My field is machine learning and computer vision. I don't know about that before that. So he told me about from starting to end and tell me they read this paper and this and you do this. And some of the software is not running in my laptop. Then my professor told me, if you have any problem, you just mail me. I will send you that thing that you will show there in your final presentation, and if you have any problem, then I am ready to help you and all things.
Wow, that sounds good. So you could achieve something more than what you could be achieving while you were back home.
Plus we gain a lot of confidence, I guess, interacting with different people and explaining ourselves so that they can help us.
So you think you got some good global exposure
Yeah.
and a multinational culture, because I'm sure you stay in the campus where there are people from 36 countries, all your dorm mates and roommates and all the people around you, different language, different countries. So I'm sure this broader your horizon, right?
Yes, for sure.
Great. Now I want to know what message you like to give to your fellow students back home in the Amity system. What you like to tell them, what message you want to give them about Amity China and about China as a whole. You can start from Shit. Sorry.
The idea has been an incredible experience for me because, like, as I said, that it has been a global experience. This was the first global experience I guess all of us has. So it's like on a personal note as well as on a professional note, it has been very nice for us because now we know different people, how to accommodate between different people, those who are not accustomed to your language and your working style. So they try to work with you and you try to work with them. So it's kind of simultaneous adjustment for all of us. So it's been nice and I recommend people come and work and learn.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good experience. I guess it was a lifetime experience for me. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I also encourage students to come here and experience the way of working that is being adopted by people here. So it's a good choice to come here.
Same with me, whoever gets the opportunity to visit here should not miss this. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
I'll also suggest my fellow students to never miss this opportunity. It's been great here. The working culture, the adjustments, and the interaction with you do with people. It gives you more confidence and more exposure. So it's really a good choice to be.
Yeah, I also said the same thing only. The people must come there and learn about all things, and they have had a very good opportunity. Don't miss it, because in future you have a give up, of course, a very good opportunity in your future.
What do you think about China? I'm sure when you were in India, all the Indian media, newspaper, TV, your neighbors, your classmates, your uncle, your aunties and relatives, free advisors, some jealous, some sycophants, everybody will come out with many advices, opinions and ideas before you come here. So, honestly speaking, what do you think about China now, since you've been here, you've seen this country?
Main myth was regarding food, I guess, but we managed because we all are foodie. So we all search for food.
We were together, that's why we could manage.
Yeah, we cook yourself and it's very easy to us. Otherwise, food problems.
So everybody told you that the food will be an issue.
Food
when
and
you were
Yeah,
here.
food and language.
What else they told and what you find here different?
Actually, when we were coming here, we told people that we are going to China. They said that if you want to work for technology, why don't you go to Japan or US? Because these places are actually visibly developed for people. They know that they have been working in this particular field. But as far as China is concerned, so not many people were aware about the developments in technology that has been going on in this country. So they were like, go to these places, why are you going to China? So but after coming here, I guess the projects we got or the fields we are working on, they are pretty good, and I think there is something we could have been thought of working in India. So it is like professionally also it's a very good experience.
You see, China is the world powerhouse for manufacturing. So-called all the multinational companies who are involved in manufacturing activities worldwide, including India, they have their base here as a joint venture or their own factory or a plant or procurement office or representative office. So everybody is present here. So China does have those kind of high technology, licensed high technology, learned technology, and evolution and what they're doing on day-to-day basis by default. Because when German comes here or Americans comes here to do manufacturing, they have to train the Chinese people to do that quality work. Obviously they are learning. Similarly, what is happening is the industry and the university, they work very closely with each other. So automatically that transformation is taking place. So China was a very good choice as far as when you come as a IT and computer, all those kind of background. And for your information, today 50% of the exports revenue which Chinese get on software exports, 50% of that is a contribution from Indians. You name it, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, or you Constant, or you talk about anyone, they all have large activities in this country. So, because they follow their global customers, and all their global customers are here. So obviously they have to be here, and then they work with Chinese, and that's how, this field is growing so well. And it was a great choice, I think. I'm very happy that you all are here. I'll miss you all, I'm sure. And last question, you were very lucky, actually, three of you are very lucky to have an experience as a teaching assistant to me for the student of computer software engineering. What was your experience, Shikha, especially if she was very favorite of the students? You lured them with your performance, huh? Yes.
It was very good experience. Now I'm going to the only teaching line, and it will help me to there also. And for in my certificate, I will show that I will assistant under in BIP, then it will definitely help me in my future.
So that means now you know how
I
to...
experienced a new thing so that I never did in my life. But I learned here something to how to manage the students, how to teach them, how to help them. And all things I will learn.
I think it's a very good decision you opted for, yes. Yes, what about you?
I also learned how to communicate our knowledge and our ideas to other students in the same way, so that they can perceive them better, so that they can do their works and projects. Again, I will say that students out there are very hardworking. If you say them a little thing to change, they would do it in such a way that you would be amazed that yes, they have done it really good. So it was a really good experience.
It was a good experience. Students, they use new software, so I also get to know a lot from them. Plus, they are very nice, helping. I gained a lot from them. It was a very good experience teaching and explaining them everything. It was very nice.
So I think this exposure was really going to be very helpful in the future. You also want to be in teaching in the future. Wonderful. So you are not going to be in teaching. That's the reason you don't want to talk about it, right?
There were only, I guess, two requirements.
Okay, you can come back for the next requirement. So, well, I'm very happy that you had a very open discussions with me and gave your insight about your being here and your channel. I wish you a very successful career in future and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.